XP bar on the top, I think. Okay. Don't hit me. W. I'm leaving. That's what I thought. Out. Out of there. It's a win. Hey, it's good to see a bard. I'll help this guy out. Ah, there you are. As expected, I ran into a few beasts who went down without much of a fight. The temperate proved somewhat troublesome, but those chains should keep them under control until our allies take them into custody. With that taken care of, I'm to gather a few supplies and return to the station. While I see to that, would you mind apprising Lucia of our progress? As it happens, I have some rather pertinent information for my recent scouting forays, but I'll save that for later. First things first and all that. Bro, that girl ran way faster than I did. Ah, I was informed of Quintus's... Huh. Yeah, it must have come as a great shock to his men. What are the refugees? I'm told some were receptive to our proposal, but I would hear your first-hand accounts. That so many did not hesitate to accept proves how desperate the situation has become. We'll do our best to make them feel welcome. The troops who participated in the ambush are no exception. They will be afforded the same treatment as any other refugees. Perfect understanding, after all, even if I want to make an example of them. There's no one left to learn from it. We will tell our allies that these soldiers were acting under the direct orders of the legatus and that they're following his... yeah. They offered a full and unconditional surrender. Perhaps Quintus thought that had he lived, he would have trials of war criminal, and his men punished with him. Perhaps by taking his own life, he could hope to resolve that have any ability. Perhaps, like too many others, he was a true believer to the end. Who can say? I don't know the man or his heart. His reasons, noble or otherwise, die with him and it fails to clean his mess. From the cold. I assume you're curious about how matters have progressed in here in your absence. Well, quite well as it happens. Now that we procured cerulean from Tepper's Den, the recently repaired heaters can provide much needed warmth. Furthermore, we prepared sufficient food for everyone. Those from Tertium shall find a hot meal waiting upon their arrival. There's one for you, so go ahead and get some well-earned rest. I believe that you're capable of wielding a light or two without your assistance. Sweet. On your way, might I ask you to seek out Ystola? She was but recently attending to the wounded, but she's meant to be kicking a rest herself. See that she is. Cool. Ooh, okay. I've seen you before in Tertium. Yes, I'm part of the first group change for here, but someone here should have find a small boy right here. Have you seen him? No. He's probably still refusing to budge. Okay. My apologies. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Gala, 1st Legion. I've been doing what I can for the refugees, so I suppose I'm one myself. You see, I've always tried to help those in need. Some call me a busybody. In fact, before joining the military, I was a member of Vigilis Urbani, and it was our duty to keep the citizenry safe. Wow, I can't say that word. Citizenry safe. There it is. Old habits die hard, though, which is why I'm determined to look up to that lad. He's been separated from his parents in the chaos, but he won't leave the station without them. Thing is, no place for a child has to be finding him for himself. You've seen the conditions there. He needs food and warmth, which you and yours have been kind enough to offer. I should go to the station and jump straight into the camp. Could I trouble you to accompany me? I'm doing good to see you, not honest to see how things you are. Well, he's only back in Tertium? Thank you then. No time like the present. That kid is all the way back at the station. Alright. We're gonna go do that later. Let's go figure out what this quest is. Well, now here's a sight for the warms of heart. I never thought I'd have to meet, or honor to meet the hero of your pedigree, let alone beg for your aid. You see, I've got a shipment of supplies and that's the type of gen, and I have someone who knows the way of land, that's how I've run long with choice of weapon. I defended myself, but to carry a bloody thing, I have to be so kind to escort me. I'll show you make it worth your while. So you're gonna follow me? Well then, I'll wait until they get to the camp. Come here when you're ready, but that takes a long while. Okay, so it's pretty much confirmed that we're not... I mean, not confirmed, but... I don't suspect that we'll be coming here after we're done with this area. Actually, that's not entirely true, because we've traveled all over this place. No, we're not done yet. Never mind, I lied. There you are. I know you feel had the heart type of soul in need. There we go. He's not accompany me. Okay. Where are we going? Oh, I guess we're going over here. Yep, okay. Understood. It'd be kind of cool to like get on a mount that's like a 2-person mount and then they just come with us. That'd be pretty sweet. What the fuck is... Oh, is that a fat cat? Okay, I was like... I hear the pitter-patter of that thing and I was not sure what mount that was, but it makes actually a lot more sense. Okay. You made it to 77 and you say just doing your first duty to get the artifacts to battle the Fairy King, Light Warden, and Shadowbringers? Wow. Just doing your first duty. Wait, you farmed Holdminster Switch just to unlock or get Sage 77? Hey, that's dedication. Here we are, safe and sound. I couldn't have done it without you, friend. Now all that's left is to deliver the goods. Let's enter those caves and get some shelter from these raving freezing winds, eh? Okay. If you actually did just whole Minister Switch just to help, or just to get to level 77 on your saves, then well done. That's quite a bit. Well, the goods have been safely delivered, but I'm afraid I have one more task to beg of you. Of course, I do it myself if I could, but I'm afraid to call someone with a skill that I lack. You're not obligated to tell me again, but seeing as how you've already helped, maybe you wouldn't mind hearing me out. I would. No, I just did the Dome Mag duty. Oh, okay. You did. I mean, okay. 77 though? Even still though, I'm surprised that you don't just like go through the story mode with Sage, because it's really efficient to do it that way. I mean, not that what you did is not efficient, but that's why I haven't even worked on Sage or Reaper yet, because I want to just progress through this first. And so once my Dragoon's at 90, then I'll probably really start cracking at it, because I haven't even touched roulettes and I haven't even touched my my alts. So I'm definitely going to be spending a day trying to catch up, sort of. I mean, we'll see what happens, but I don't really know what the plan is in terms of the remainder of tonight as well as stream, but I know for a fact that I need to really sit down and like crack at each thing, but we'll see what happens. If my prediction is correct, he should be working somewhere. Yeah, I don't really know yet though. His name is Velusis, and wants nothing better for his Scarlet Locks. Considering how long he's to leave, I doubt he'd answer if we tried to call him out to him. Okay. I guess we gotta search for Velusis. Okay, he's down here somewhere. Got it. Considering after each Shadowbringer mission I gain over 220k XP. Yeah, I mean that's what I mean. So like, but if you're going through like the story as a whole, then you know, then you would unlock the dungeon that's level 75. I mean, to have like I think like for your Sage to be, I mean it's not bad, because ultimately you're queuing in as a Sage, which is practically instant queue, so that's good. That's good. Yeah, yeah, because like I said, I have no intentions of dungeon farming for Reaper and Sage. I'm gonna just go do the deep dungeon, because you can easily get to 80 in like under a day, if you like commit to it. I mean, you don't have that unlocked yet, so but if you did have it unlocked, then you know, I don't know how long it would take. I don't know how long it took for you to do Dome Meg to get your Sage to 77. When I was doing right, when I was doing I was trying to work on my Scholar on my primal character. I got to 71 to 78 in like 4 hours, I think, 3 or 4 hours, something like that. Yeah, it's like crazy fast. It's really fast. And also you can work on the relic weapon for it too, which is amazing too. So you kind of like, it's like a win-win. It's good. So yeah, that's honestly the best thing to do. If you beat the game for Shadowbringers, and unlock the deep dungeon for that, then you can honestly level up Sage and Reaper like very easily. It's actually amazing. Getting from 80 to 81, however, is the challenge that I'm not too sure about. But chances are pretty high that people are going to wait until they can get their job via like roulettes and do it that way, because if you do it that way, it's definitely much more efficient. Or at least to be able to like, yeah, like Eureka, Eureka's the Stormblood version. Palace of the Dead is like A Realm Reborn. Well, not Eureka, sorry. It's Heaven on High. That's like the Stormblood version. Shadowbringer has a thing that's called Bojin. I mean, spoiler, but yeah, Shadowbringer has a thing called Bojin, where you can pretty much level up your job to 80 like super quickly and easily, and you pretty much just do fades, but you do it specifically in that area, and it's very efficient. It's crazy fast. It's faster than any other way that you can do it right now. So getting from 71 to 80 through that method is insanely quick. Everyone's doing Bojin right now for that simple case, because they want to try and power level Sage and Reaper to 80, because also you can't do the dungeons of course until you get to 81, so you gotta like do roulettes and kind of like mix and manage stuff correctly. I was gonna do Bojin tonight, but I honestly don't think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm too exhausted after being awake at 3 in the morning. So probably I don't know when I'll end this, but if I do, then hopefully do it early, because then that way I can just sit down, kick back, and relax, and then I'll do roulettes on all my other characters. That's the plan at least. So we'll see. But I have no idea. Okay. Listening here for you. Stay free to join everybody in the camp. I see. True. Little kid's crazy. Not going anywhere. Not with mom and dad. He's got green eyes. Don't you see? It's for your own good. I know you. You came here with Julius, didn't you? Please, you can listen to me. Mom and dad are alive. I know they are. What? No one's saying that they aren't. Sorry to burden you, but I have a feeling he'll be more cooperative once he's got this off his chest. Hear him out, would you? Lovely. Okay. So now we should be 4 quests solved and there's 2 shards missing. Excellent. Record base. I don't think that the quest includes no. So we gotta go probably. No, we don't actually. I'm trolling. We don't have to do that because we haven't gone to the next area yet, and because that's the case, we still have more to investigate later on. So yeah, we'll just continue as scheduled. Let's see. Why are my maps so small? Okay. Yes, I've been taking proper breaks and imbibing sufficient water, but what of the warrior light? You and the twins have established a history of reckless disregard for your own well-being. We're all fortunate that none of you landed yourselves in my care. I've already quite enough to deal with between the tempered and the first's wounded. So once I unlock the Boja, I can work on my other classes to 80, even if they're 70? Well, so once I unlock Boja, you can work on the other classes to 80. Yes. You have, well, so the jobs have to be 71 in specificity. Like, they have to be 71, but once you 71 them, getting them to 80, you can do it in Boja, and you can do it with every job. So if you can literally get every job to 71, you can just sit in Bojan and you can level them all up, and it's really, really fast. I think honestly, like in a single day, you can if you really commit to it, and I mean like Netflix in the background and just do fates the whole time, you can hit 80 with 3 jobs in a single day easy. It's a lot though, but like you can do it. Because if I was boringly doing 4 hours and went from 71 to 78, then like yeah, it's really easy. And like also on top of like roulettes and stuff like that too. Like if you do like main scenario and the whole likes too, then yeah, it's really fast. So that's my plan. My plan is to literally unlock Reaper Sage, do whatever I got to do to get them to 71, and then I'm gonna go straight into Bojan and then just get them to 80. And that's literally my job. And after that, I'll probably just dungeon farm them to get to 90. But for starters, though, I want to beat the game so that way I can have the dungeons unlocked. Then we do the hard stuff. So we'll see. We're all fortunate enough that none of you. Okay, the first is wounded. Alas, though I can mend their bodies, the toll their experiences have taken on their hearts and mind is another matter altogether. For their sakes, we mustn't waver, but nor must we rush ahead in eagerness to see the day won, and in so doing invite disaster. Upon settling down for supper, several cutscenes will play in sequence. Okay. Movie time.
Is that all of them?
The last of those who agreed to join us, yes.
We left heaters and provisions for those who wish to stay behind. They won't last forever, but hopefully they'll last long enough.
For now, I think everyone's earned a rest. We'll see to those in need of medical attention, so take the others with you and get yourselves some hot soup.
months. At last.
Marvelous, isn't it? All thanks to the resourceful machinists of Ishgard, I might add. On their behalf, I bid you warm yourself to your heart's content.
Hold on. Your people might have scribbled a few things on a piece of parchment, but it was our Minson Smiths that put the bloody things together.
Well, be that as it may, we single-handedly got the interior heating up and running again, didn't we?
The hells you did! We were there every step of the way.
We? You barely raised a finger to help, you ale-sodden reprobate.
I did a damn sight more than you lily-livered bilge rat.
Take that back!
Make me.
I will not stoop to your level.
Here.
At ease, man. There's nothing funny in it. I'm from Alamigo, but was a conscript until recently. Used to eat this with the officers.
Apparently, it's adapted from a steppe recipe. This is my first time trying it, and I have to say, it's not half bad.
Mmm. It's a bit too flavorful for my liking.
Perhaps compared to what you're used to.
It's the little things that make life worth living, don't you think?
I know this is not a dream, and yet... I felt the same way at the Dragon Song War's end. Every morning I would step outside and need to be reminded that it wasn't my imagination, that my world had been forever changed. And just as I had grown accustomed to the idea, again you change my world in ways I never thought possible. Were it not for you and your fellow scions, the rifts between man and dragon and myriad tribes might never have been bridged. The Grand Company of Eorzea. The Ilsabard contingent. We owe it all to you. We've shed many tears in recent days, of pain and sorrow, triumph and joy. I much prefer the latter. I'm honored to fight by your side. As an Eorzean and Garlean both, I shall do all in my power to bring my peoples together.
It is a remarkable achievement.
Everything that I and the Populares had hoped for, and more.
Would that it had come sooner.
Indeed. Too many are not here to see it. And yet, there is a warmth in my breast. As if they still share in this moment.
Yes, I know what you mean. On a night like tonight, the wind and cold seem to pass me by.
What? Emperor Varus?
They are being tempered. The talismans. Quickly!
Save me, brave hero!
You son of a...
Ahem. My lord has requested your presence, and I would hate to disappoint him.
What? Are you serious? You can't...
Experiment was a success, but I fear our time is short.